Oh, dude. Nice, dude, nice. Completely oblivious. Had no idea. What is up, guys? Spectrum here, back at it again with another video, and I am in fact feeling better, so hopefully I am less inclined to suck at making videos. This video is going to be on ratting reserve, the rat guide to reserve. If you're not into ratting, that's fine. Watch the video anyway and check these spots. I guarantee it'll save your life on more than one occasion. If you guys learned something during the course of the video and or, you know, you like the ratting playstyle, even if you don't like the ratting playstyle, like the video because you learned something about how to avoid the rats and or, you know where they are before they know where you are and then kill them. Let's see if we can hit 75 likes on this video. You guys have been blowing the 50 like goal on most of my other videos out of the water, so I really appreciate that. Let's keep it going. Let's reach for the stars. One more thing before you guys get into the video. I have ducklings and I left the camera on. I show them on stream a lot. Normally I leave them out of the videos, but I accidentally left them on for a few clips, and then chat said, hey, you should keep them in, so I did. Let me know if you like it in the comment section down below, and without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the first spot is at the dome. This is the Red Rebel extract right there. You can jump from here onto the railing, then you can walk back here, and then you can jump on top of this tree and sit here, and you'll probably be able to see people when they come from here. You'll definitely hear them running up, and then when they come, because usually people pathfind down this hill and then around this pile, and then you can kill them right here or right there. Another spot you can get to camp the Red Rebel extract is right here at the edge. You come to where the stairs at the back come up, and you just drop onto this little platform here. And then you can just sit here, spray, or peek over here and spray. One more spot on the roof. You can jump onto these, you can jump right here onto the sandbags and then hide behind this thing. And you can lean out and shoot people. Everybody knows about these spots up at the dome. They're good for shooterborn. If you spawn early in the raid, you can catch people rotating all throughout the map. People like to lay right there on the cardboard boxes. Or people like to come up here and look through these very numerous holes. This is probably my favorite one, but you will get spotted up here eventually. You can lay down right here and then wiggle your way up and look out like this. You just can't look down very far. Another spot that's really good for shooterborn. You can jump across here onto this van and then onto this rock if you don't jump early like I did. And you can lay up here. And out to those sandbags, I'm pretty sure is 100 meters, and people like to rotate through there sometimes. Yeah. So up until right there on the ground. So just outside of the lever building. So there is, I don't know if you can see it from here, you probably can with a scope. But the window that people jump in when they flip the lever is right there. So if they get caught in some of these bushes, you'd probably get an easy headshot for shooterborn. You could also headshot people as they're taking this extract, the no bag extract for shooterborn. From the same van, you can also jump on top of this building here, if this tickles your fancy. Is it still 100 meters? Yeah, it's still 100 meters and you get a better angle, so use this if you feel so inclined. Another spot on your way up to Dome, right where this fallen fence is, it's where the road doubles back. You can get up here and into these bushes, and then people that run by here, you can just spray them down. Or you can sit up on the rock, doesn't really matter. A lot of people won't be expecting this. If you had like a grenade launcher, like an underbarrel, you could literally just sit here and flump anyone that came by. Alright, we're moving on to the pawn buildings now. First spot is in, this is white pawn. You can lay down right here, and you can do the playing dead thing, and aim down this hallway. Next spot is on top of the white pawn building. You can get on top of this from the sandbags in the door. You can crouch here and overlook the courtyard. You can get on top of the tents. All these areas are quite exposed, so I'd be careful. You can get on top of the tent here. You can get on top of that other one. So this next spot is underneath the white pawn building. You come down here, and you can jump onto this box. And you can lean out and look down this way. You might catch rotates if there's a fight down in the bunker. You can do the same thing on this side, I believe. Through this door. Yeah, you can do the same thing here. Except on this one, you can use the trick that I showed you earlier where you lay down and then lean out like that and look like a dead guy. The next spot is in the black pawn building. You can do the same thing at the end of the hall here where you, why isn't it letting me do it? You can lean out like that. You're kind of obstructed by this, but this is entirely wall bangable, so you can just spray at people when they come down here. Next spot, same thing, except second floor of black pawn. This one is much more open, so you can see straight down here. Same deal on the third floor of black pawn. Just lean out, look down the hallway. Same thing on either side of the fourth floor of black pawn. By the way, when you do this lean, you want to do it on the, so you're leaning to the left. You don't want to do it so you're leaning to the right, because your scope gets all fucky-wucky and you can't see through it unless you're looking way up. Next spot is roof of black pawn. You can get up on top of this tent. If you get a really early spawn, like if you get the spawn that's right there, you can run up here and maybe catch people if they're slow off of spawn in this back area here. You can also just lay down here and look down this road back behind school. Be careful though, because you can get shot pretty easily from here. On the roof, you can go to the third floor and walk out, or you can get up from this broken sign here. There's a repair kit spawn there, by the way. You can come up and lean out here and see into the drop down room. You can also see out to K stations and what's this called? The joint extract from here and out towards the awful garbage spawns. Next spot is in the kitchen spot, or the kitchen part of school. You can jump up on this table and look through these windows towards the med buildings. Next spot is underneath school. If you get an early spawn, I'll show you what I mean. If you spawn over here, I like to run straight across this way while looking to my left to see if those spawns are there. And if you're really fast, you can get down here, lay down, and lean out, and spray them when they come through that door there. That door is where they'll come through. I do this all the time, and it catches those spawns off guard so often, because they're worried about the people spawning over there that can kill them immediately, but normally they don't look off to the right. And if they manage to slip by you, then that one, you can just move slightly over to the right, and do the left-hand lean thing, and then they'll come out of that door right there, and out to the sandbags through this middle area, and you can spray them down. You can also catch rotates from the bunker here as well. That hallway right there is what we were just looking down. You can close this door, and you can slowly lean out here, and you can look down this hallway through this little crack. You can also use this as a peek, because a lot of people just don't know that you can peek through this crack. Next spot you can sit is at the opposite of the hallway. We're underneath a white pawn right now. This goes up to the white pawn basement. You can crouch on the left-hand side, if you're looking out, left-hand side. And you can look through these pallets, and that way you don't get silhouetted by this light behind you. You can just look through these pallets and see when someone comes through the door, and these are entirely wall bangable, and it's really, really hard to see you from that way, unless you're like looking with a big scope. This is underneath the other pawn building, same story here. You can crouch and look through the pallets on people that are coming from the other end, and that's the stairs at the other end of this hallway that go down to the D2 extract, so a lot of people rotate through there. And this is the spot where you can jump up here and then backwards jump onto this box. Sorry, I'm still sick a little. And you can just sit up here, aim at this door, aim right here. Pretty common spot to sit, so you might get killed here. Another spot right here on the door. People can see your toes if they're looking. If they come up to the edge of the door, they can see your toes. So every once in a while, if you hear someone go over here, just like peek them like that so you don't get killed in the toes. Alright, next spot I'm pretty sure we've all seen. You can get on top of this door. Just be careful, if you go too far when you jump, you'll fall in there and you can't get out. Good insurance dump spot though. How you do it is you jump onto these stairs and then jump onto the generator, sprint straight across while facing this wall and slightly to the left, and then jump off that while sprinting, and then just spam your jump button and you'll slide across onto here. And then you can just sit up here with like a KS-23 or whatever, shoot toes from there. Another spot people like to use down in the bunker is right here in this corner. They'll just sit here and look at head level and kill you when you come in. It's a pretty easy counter though, you just do that and then they're dead. So use that on your own volition. And another spot which is harder to counter is right here. You can lay down and shoot people as they come in, because they'll probably be looking in that corner. Another spot you can do is in this water, which is at the back of the bunker. You can jump from the stairs onto this, make sure you're not facing the wall or you'll get pushed off, and then jump onto these lockers, and then you can move to the left and lean out and look down the hallway. You can do the same left-hand horse maneuver right here and pop some heads. We were just leaning right there, but you can also come to this medical ramp. You can look through this gap for people when they rotate, or you can just sit here and shoot people as they come down the ramp. The floor, there's not a whole lot you can do other than closing all these doors. So people can't just like jiggle across the hallway and see you. You close all the doors and then run over to the roof entrance. You can just kind of sit up here. Can you lay down up here actually? Oh no, terribly. I think that's the... I don't know if those are the stairs or not. Yeah, those are the stairs. So if you come up here, close all the doors and lay down, might actually even be able to do the left lane here. Yeah, you can do the left lane, except it's a bit super buggy. There you go. And now you can see down the entire hallway and the stairs are right there, and they have nowhere to go. They'll have to run through and open a door. Next spot is in the gym in the tech building. I don't know what this building actually is as far as chess pieces go, but you can jump on these tents and across. You can watch into the medical building through the tents and towards K stations. Very nice spot. Kind of hard to be spotted from the outside. Is you can jump up on this railing. Probably best to do it from here. And you can look out these windows towards the night buildings over towards K stations. You can actually shoot through them. This building is king, by the way. I just figured it out. A lot of people call it queen, but if you ever played chess, that's a king. That's a queen. So what you can do is run over here onto this staircase, get a running start, and you can jump onto that tarp thing there at the back. There. That's what you do. That's how you get up. You can look down the main entrance. You can see people when they come through the windows. You can pre-fire them. I don't think you can see out those windows. You can also get on top of those servers back there. You can really get on top of anything you want in this room. There's plenty of opportunity for goofy behavior. You can jump on those tires and then on top of this van. You can kind of look out to the courtyard and kill people as they're crossing. And on the roof, you can jump onto these sandbags. Fuck's sakes. The movement in this game is so junk, dude. And then you can lay down up here, or you can jump onto these sandbags again, and then onto this tent. This is in the other night building. You can peek out this crack here towards no man's land. I actually killed a guy that was sniping me once. He was laying on top of the tank back there. I peeked through here and killed him. There's a ton of peaks like that on Reserve. If you just play it enough, pay attention, you'll figure them out. Some of them are pretty wild. You can also get onto the roof here. It's easier, you just walk up. And you could probably get on top of that as well from this railing. Make sure your feet are the right way. Otherwise that happens. And you can get up here as well. Ton of spots in here. You can jump on top of like all of this stuff. You can sit up here on these piles. You can sit on these other piles. I'm just gonna run through it and show all the spots that I know of. You can sit up there. You can get on top of these water barrels. Just have to do it from here. Boom. You can get on top of those ones as well. You can get on top of the roof from a couple spots. This is just one of them. My favorite spot in the K stations is up here. You can hop up here and look out towards the actual train station. You can jump up on here, look out towards the hermetic area. Not a ton of spots in this. You can get on top of this generator in the corner and look out this way as well. Same thing in here, you can get up in this corner. Just jump onto here, onto that spool, and then onto that spool. You might even be able to get onto that shelf right there, from here. Maybe not, actually. You might hit your head on the ceiling. Please, let me up. Yeah, you can get up here. Just do it like that. You can probably just jump onto the back there, and then on top, and then jump over. And then obviously, you have every single one of these towers can be a rat spot. Just bring a long gun with a scope on it. There's plenty of them just around the outside of the map. You can jump up here and get back behind here. That's a rat spot. You can do the same thing here. There's actually a crate back here to loot as well. On. Holy shit. You get the idea. Barrels, lockers, back behind, shoot out the light. Same thing over here. You can get on top of these boxes. You can probably get on top of the armored truck as well. In fact, I guarantee that you can. Yeah, you can get up here too. It's so annoying, man. Like, what is the purpose behind it? Like, oh, I don't want players to get to certain spaces. Well, yeah, you didn't fucking fix it. All you did was make it more annoying. Same thing here. These areas aren't very trafficked, though, so I wouldn't recommend sitting up here. You can also get back behind this one as well, from these crates here. You can just jump back behind. People will actually stop to loot that, so if you just crouch behind the lockers, then you can just shoot them. You can move out here and shoot them while they're looting it. Then here's the extract. I don't know if there's a great way to rat this one. Maybe laying down here. Like maybe close this door. And then lay down right here. And then if people open the door, you can kill them. And if they sprint across, you can kill them. Next spot you can get to, you have to, this is in the actual train station. You run up these yellow stairs here, around, get onto the roof. Careful because you can fall through those windows. You come over here by this body. And you can actually walk through this window. No, you have to come all the way to the end. You can walk through here. And then you can get on top of these metal, I don't know what they are, pulleys. I think they're meant to like move stuff around. Because it looks like they're on tracks. And you can sit anywhere up here, really. can even get up to the other side and operate the Jun. I've never seen anyone get on this Jun before. Fuck you, motherfucker. Alright, we're moving on to D2 now. First spot, right behind this door. You just stand behind it right here, and then when someone opens it, then you can either just close it behind them and shoot them. I do that, honestly, because if they're smart, they'll look for your toes underneath the door and kill you like that. Next spot, behind this door. Just lean out and wait for them to come down the stairs, and then whose toes are those, you know what I'm saying? You can lay behind this spool here and lean out, and if you have a head tap weapon, you can get them right there when they peek. Alternatively, you can jump over here. There you go. You can sit up here and do the same thing. You can also stand behind this door right here and shoot people when they come by. Another spot that people like to sit is opening both of these doors here and then laying down behind this thing with a big scope, and you just look all the way down. Yeah, that's how you get on top of the servers, and then you can either crouch or you can lay down and look at the entrance where people are going to come from. If you have a GL, just shoot that door frame when they peek it. You'll kill them every single time, and there's literally no counterplay. You can get onto these servers down below. Same thing. GL right there. They're dead. There's nothing that they can do about it. Another spot behind this door. You have to close it. And then you can just stand behind it. When people walk by, you just rock, boom, boom, boom. They're dead. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But you can actually lay underneath these and shoot toes as people go by. But if they're smart, they'll sprint by this doorway and then they'll see you. A lot of people like to lay right here. Definitely don't do this. If you're gonna lay here, do it like a smart cookie and lay here and then shoot toes. Next spot you need a boost for. Get your buddy to stand in that corner, and then you jump onto his head and then onto this light fixture, and you can just sit there. Next spot right here, you can lean out from behind this, and it's really, really hard to see you. You can also lay back here, and when you hear somebody go by, you can stand up and blow their back out. Another spot in between any of these racks, you can just sit, or you can lay behind this chair and lean out. And I think that's pretty much it. You could also sit here with a GL, and as soon as they open the door, just flump it at that wall. Impact grenades also work, but if they're smart, what they'll do is they'll open this door, and then they'll run away. So you have to be really, really fast. I'd say just use a GL and shoot that wall there. That'll net you very many kills. Just as soon as the door opens, just shoot a GL. You used to be able to stand up here on this railing. Correction, you can still stand up here on this railing. So, use this to your best ability. And that's it for D2. What is up, guys? Thank you for watching my reserve rat guide. I hope you learned something. If you did, like the video. As you can probably tell, lots of rat spots. D2 is like a fucking rat's paradise. It's super easy. No one in their right mind really takes that extract just because it's so easy to rat and kill people down there. Like, some of the spots, there's literally just no counterplay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the flip.